A very warm welcome to the Grünwalder Stadion for today's Dritte Liga match, the third league in German football. It's Matchday 15, and today it's Bayern 2 against Magdeburg. Referee Arne Arning just going through the coin toss with the two captains, ready to get us underway for today's game. I'll just run you through the two matchday squads. Magdeburg, the visiting side, naming no changes from their previous game. They're starting with Behrens in goal. Dominic Ernst, Brian Coughlin, Tobias Müller, Ture Jakobsen, Jürgen Jasula, Christian Beck, Leon Bell, Søren Bertram, scorer of the winning goal last time out, Rico Preisinger and Tarek Chahed. They make up the starting 11 for the visitors in a 4-4-2 diamond from trainer Stefan Kramer. For FC Bayern 2, Sebastian Hoeneß, he's gone for a 4-4-2 today, switching from the 5-3-2 of the last game. And I'll just pause for a moment before running you through the FC Bayern 2 side. Well, a silence impeccably observed by those inside the Grünwalder Stadion. That's nice to see. Magdeburg team just going into their huddle to try and G themselves up. The 11 that they'll come up against today in the colours of FC Bayern 2 are Christian Früchtl, the goalkeeper. Captain Nicolas Feldhahn leads the side once again. Paul Ville, Leon Dejaku, Yannick Rochelt, he comes into the side. The only change from last time out, Kwasi Okiere Riet, he's up front for Bayern 2. Lars Lucas May, Derrick Kern, Christopher Richards, Timo Kern and Sarpreet Singh make up the rest of the lineup for Sebastian Hoeneß's side. They're lying 15th in the league, the home team. Away side Magdeburg, a little higher up in 10th, but both sides could do with a win for sure today. Magdeburg get us kicked off in their black shirts, and there could be an early chance for Bayern. Coming away with it, it's Riet. Nothing he can do from there though. Tobias Müller across to make the block in time. A danger already for Magdeburg within the first 30 seconds of the game. Kwasi Okiere Riet, half Ghanaian, half German striker, 9 goals already this season in the third league. A very respectable statistic indeed. The corner comes in, headed away by a Bayern player though. Couldn't quite control it. They come again down the right. It's Leon Dejaku. Might have just taken it too far, but it's a dangerous ball in still. Fell to Captain Feldhahn. Couldn't keep the shot down though. Good opening spell this for FC Bayern 2. Plenty of eyes on him today. Morten Behrens, the goalkeeper at Magdeburg. He got his chance over the last few match days, and he's kept his place in the lineup ahead of Alexander Brunst. Trainer Stefan Kramer seeing no reason to change his goalkeepers. Hardly conceded any goals, Morten Behrens. Just 4 in the last 7 games. Statistically speaking, Magdeburg actually have the very best defence in the third league in Germany. Only 12 goals conceded all season. Dominic Ernst just winning a free kick there from Derrick Kern. Coughlin hits it forward. Chris Richards on the end of it. Unsurprisingly, plenty of hot prospects in this FC Bayern 2 side. No doubt about that. Chris Richards, one of the most eagerly anticipated young players here though today. Good work from Kwasi Reed there to close that one down. Couldn't make anything of it this time. Will be Dominic gainst again. Magdeburg right back to take that throw in. Up towards the halfway line. It's headed on. Derrick Jarhead was chasing. Couldn't break through the red defence though. Nice touch. It was Timo Kern. Almost looked like he'd unlocked something there in the Bayern midfield. Plenty of visiting Magdeburg fans enjoying themselves. Can they enjoy themselves as much as they did after the last game? A 1-0 win against high-flying Halesha. And not only that, but it was a derby victory as well for local bragging rights. Søren Bertram, the goalscorer. There he is, chasing that one, but he's offside. It's a lovely low finish from the edge of the area to win the game last time and win 3 points for Magdeburg. A really impressive start to life in the 3rd division for Bertram. 6 goals already he's got this season, Bertram, from the left midfield position. A couple of assists to go with that too. Not bad numbers at all. Here is Richards, named as one of the top 10 prospects in world football for under 20 players. How about that? He had a very impressive US campaign in the under 20 World Cup, and that's seen his stock just rise and rise over the last few months and over the last few years as well. Definitely one to watch there, Chris Richards, the number 28 at the back for Bayern 2. Scored his first goal for FC Bayern 2 last weekend. Unfortunately, it was worth nothing in the end for Bayern. They lost 5-3 in a quite incredible game against Meppen. 3-1 up until late on in the game. FC Bayern 2 rather collapsed, conceding 4 goals in the last 15 minutes to mark a difficult weekend, with FC Bayern's main side also losing 5-1. Here come Magdeburg though, their first chance. The ball bobbled into the area. Did it hit a hand there? The Magdeburg players seem to think it did. It was a bit of a mess in the Bayern defence for a while. The ball looked like it might bobble towards a black shirt. It didn't make it there in the end. We might see a replay of that, whether the clearance, I think it was from the captain Feldhahn. Did it hit a Bayern player's hand on the way? Nothing given from Arne Arning in any case. So Magdeburg will continue to work in possession and bring it out from the back. No changes at all to the Magdeburg lineup after that 1-0 win last time. Here is the goal scorer, Bertram. It's out with Jakobsen. Good turn. The man on loan from Werder Bremen feeds it to Bertram, and it's in towards Derrick Jarhead in the box. Had that crossed the line for a corner. The referee says no. It's given away to Jürgen Jasula. And now Rico Preisinger. Magdeburg comfortable on the ball in the midfield at the moment. Can they work it into a shooting position? They can. It takes a deflection. Tobias Müller, I think it was in the end. Lars Lucas Mai didn't know where he was going when that ball came to his feet. Surely a foul there in the midfield. Tore Jakobsen coming back, just putting a hand around his opponent. The referee having a word with him early in the game. He might escape a booking. I think the referee's just saying, do that again, and you'll see a yellow card. Just a little tug, but enough to drag Sarpreet Singh back. Here's the potential handball effort. Well, it certainly hit the arm. The rules have changed in some of the leagues this season. Quick free kick taken in towards Kwasi Reed. The linesman on that far side calmly signalling the offside, but it was a nice thought from FC Bayern 2. Clever movement. Could have opened up a chance there for their top scorer, Quasi Okiererit. You don't need to give him a second chance to have a goal-scoring opportunity. He will take it if he gets one. And here might be one for Chahed. He's passed it. Magdeburg coming under heavy pressure in the Bayern box. It looked like Chahed might have had a shooting chance himself. Just talking about giving Reet a shooting chance at the other end and knowing that he will take it. Derrick Chahed, on the other hand, only one goal this season, and maybe a little of self-confidence was just lacking there. Once he got onto the ball, he felt that there was a chance for him to go it alone. He looked for a teammate instead and played himself into trouble. Free kick in the midfield. Singh with the ball in towards the back post, and there's a chance for Richards. Well, he holds his head in his hands. That was certainly the biggest breakthrough of the game so far. 17 minutes gone. What a chance for the young US international. A free header, and he just screwed it wide to the left of the goal. Well, I mentioned he got his first goal in the colours of FC Bayern 2 last weekend. What a chance that was to get his second. Certainly the biggest chance we've seen so far, but here's another opportunity for Bayern, well, Behrens does well to come out and claim that. He's done really well to stake his claim as the number one at Magdeburg. Really sees his opportunity. It's with Preisinger. Almost released a bit of space for himself down on the left. But the ball ran out of play. And it's Chris Richards who'll have the throw in. How much will he be ruining that opportunity? Derrick Kern looking a bit disappointed with himself. Had a chance to take on Dominic there on the left for Bayern. In fairness, the pitch doesn't look quite as smooth as it might be. And it just gave him a few troubles with his footwork. Ended up running the ball out of play. And Leon Bell starts off the move for Magdeburg. Tarek Shahed cuts back inside. Will he whip across in? Stays on the ball, keeps going backwards. Good pressure from the Bayern defence, but the ball comes in long and high anyway. It finds the head of Dominic Ernst. Couldn't quite pick out a teammate in the middle. And it's given away though. The pass not accurate enough towards Sarpreet Singh in that attacking midfield role. It's Jakobsen, he's got lots of space. Chips one into the box and another great chance from the head. This time it's Christian Beck. Well, both teams now putting chances wide of the post from the head. Beck just received a little push from Nicholas Feldhahn before he jumped up for that one. He didn't complain about it, to be fair to him, the captain from Magdeburg. But you'd bet good money usually on him scoring that. 3 times in his career he's been the top scorer in the league. Once that was in this division. Magdeburg still have the ball though on the edge of the area. Chipped through towards Beck, but he was in an offside position and had to leave it. And so Christian Fruchtel is able to gather control of it. No surprises that Christian Beck is leading the line here again today for Magdeburg. Been with them since 2013, Beck. He's their joint top scorer with 6 goals as a centre forward this season. Soren Bertram, the other player, level on 6. But here come Bayern. It's a good chance. Plenty of space on the left, driving towards the edge of the box. Shot for Sarpreet Singh and he scored, found the bottom corner. Singh opens the scoring. Bayern lead at home after 20 minutes. Well, the game suddenly came to life about 5 minutes ago with Chris Richards missing that header. Since then, Magdeburg had their best chance of the game just a minute ago. But they missed it and they've fallen behind. Sarpreet Singh with his 2nd goal of the season. Found some space in the D, picked his spot and made it count. Rachelt, the new man in the side for today's game, did well to advance towards the area and knock the ball across to his right. He could have taken a shot himself, but he saw his teammate, half Indian, half New Zealander, in plenty of space. And Sarpreet Singh did really well. Made no mistake at all. Bayern lead. What will that do to Magdeburg? How will that change the way they go about this game? They haven't done too much wrong in the opening 20 minutes. And they've fallen behind anyway. Leon Bell there on the left. An interesting case. He's a centre forward by trade. Stefan Kramer has deployed him at left back, saying that he likes his fullbacks to get forward and take part in the attacks anyway. So he saw Leon Bell and thought, why not? Why not give him a go at left back? An interesting strategy, but one that's been rather well rewarded so far. just went out of play, and it's a throw-in. Magdeburg thought they'd kept it in with the header. Apparently not. What's he thinking right now, Stefan Kramer? What about that man, Sebastian Hoeneß? Bayern 2 in need of a win today, really. Languishing down in 15th in the table. It's a quickly taken throw-in from the visitors. Advancing forward well is Dominic Ernst, chips one towards the back post. Richards just able to muscle out Bertram, stopping him getting any run in towards the back post, any momentum to attack that ball with. Kick goes out wide towards Derrick Kern. He's knocked the ball out of play though. Magdeburg go long towards Dominic Ernst. And there we see those fullbacks getting involved in the attacks. Dominic Ernst looking like a winger there. Plenty of space to deliver the cross. It was well blocked. But Jürgen Sula has the opportunity from the corner spot. Plenty of black shirts in the box. Can Sula find one? Oh, he can find one. What a chance that was. Christian Beck once again. The ball came straight to him. It was almost so clear that he wasn't expecting it. His header just lacked enough power to beat Christian Fruchtl. But that's the second really big chance for Christian Beck in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Both of them have come to his head. You feel he must have been surprised with that one, or perhaps the ball was a little bit behind him. It's difficult to see from this camera angle. But a free header from such close range, you'd have to back him to score usually. Here we'll get the chance to see it again. Well, he was busy battling against Chris Richards to win the header in the first place. In the end, just couldn't generate the power necessary to beat the goalkeeper. Not too much wrong with the positioning. Good movement forward from Lucas Mai. Here's a great chance for two. Quasi Acai looking for his 10th goal of the season. Blocked at just the last moment. And here come the counter-attack from the visitors. Tarek Chahed blocked so well by Chris Richards. Looked for all the world like he had a shooting opportunity, but Richards stayed with him and blocked it at every turn. Brilliant work from the young American. Tarek Chahed, a great chance on the break. Deyaku coming forward now. A really powerful run. He's still going, Deyaku. Edge of the area, gets a shot in. Did that hit a hand? Certainly looked accidental if it did. Tobias Müller, the man involved. Deyaku still going. How long has he had the ball for now? Whips one in. Almost came in at the front post. Morten Behrens getting down to it. Oh, what a powerful run forward that was from Leon Deyaku. Just took himself a little bit wide in the end. They've shown how good they are on the ball, this Bayern side. Plenty of composure. Here's Chahed, low ball into the box. It's cut out well, and it will be a throw-in from Magdeburg. Well, Bayern have had their chances, and they've got their goal. Magdeburg might feel a little hard done by to be one down at this point in the match, though. Two massive chances for Christian Beck. Here's the long throw in towards Beck. Sula goes back towards Brian Coughlin. Good ball forward, and there is space out on the left there. It's Leon Bell, low ball in. Could have done better, really. Hits the first man in red. That's a better delivery. Oh, it's an accidental shot there. Well, the assist came from Tarek Jarhead without even knowing about it. Christian Beck, hitting the bar. An incredible passage of play. How are Magdeburg not level in this one? Another shot coming in, and Fruchtel diving to his right to make the save. Well, Christian Beck, he can't believe it. Thought he was fouled in the middle of that as well. Here, we'll see that again. Look at Jarhead here. He doesn't know anything about it. Sets it up on a plate for Christian Beck. He takes a good shot in the end, and actually it's a wonderful save from Fruchtel, the goalkeeper. What reflexes he displays there to knock that one onto the bar. Quite incredible. Well, the Bayern 2 goal living a charmed life at the moment. There's 3 chances now for Christian Beck. They'd have gone begging. Surely that one the best of all of them. Well, I'd like to know if Tarek Jarhead meant that assist for Christian Beck. Well, it was brilliant. A no-look header across the box into the 6-yard box. You'd have to say it looked like it was accidental. Here come Bayern down the left. Nice back heel. Nothing doing, but there could be a goal anyway. And there is. The referee was waving away appeals for a penalty. In the end, Magdeburg might have taken their eye off the ball, and Sarpreet Singh again, ghosting in to the centre of the box. Tucks it away nicely. Well, he couldn't miss that one. The Magdeburg defence all over the shop. Kern played it in. Rochelt was in there too. The back heel was nice. It looked like he was going to tee up his teammate Derrick Kern. It was actually the tackle in the end from Dominic Ernst that knocked the ball across towards the penalty spot. And who was running in but the scorer of the opening goal, Sarpreet Singh. Five assists this season, and now 3 goals as well. And he's put FC Bayern 2 in a very good position today against Magdeburg. Half an hour gone, 2-0 they lead. There's a rough challenge there coming in though from Timo Kern. He could be in the book, and he is. Protested his innocence, Timo Kern. But he got an awful lot of Tore Jakobsen. And only a bit of the ball to go with it. Jakobsen still hobbling a little bit. Good to see him back up on his feet though. Well, Magdeburg must be shell-shocked. That's twice now in the game that they've missed great opportunities to score. And before they've been able to settle themselves, they've gone and conceded immediately off the back of those chances. It's a sucker punch for Magdeburg. Here they go again though. It is Jakobsen. Has a go from range. Only onto the head of a Bayern defender. Teed himself up nicely. Well, the coaching team of FC Bayern 2 shouting their instructions from the sidelines. They must be pleased with what they've seen so far though. They've doubled their advantage. Sarpreet Singh with both of the goals. In fairness, it's been quite an even game. The scoreline does not paint that picture though. Ball forward, and Christian Beck does really well to win that. He's going to keep it in play as well. Whips the ball across into the box. Rico Preisinger adjusted his body well to take the shot, but it was just too much to ask to hit the volley from behind himself and get it on target. It was a good effort anyway, in fairness to Rico Preisinger. But Magdeburg might feel that their hard work has gone unrewarded thus far in the game. They couldn't have asked for it much better, really. If you were going to have 3 great goal-scoring chances, you would absolutely want them to fall to Christian Beck. Their talisman, their captain, their long-standing star player. But it hasn't worked out for him today. It's Charhead at the back. Bayern come again. Good header away, though. Chris Richards knocks the ball out down the right for Bayern. Back with Richards near the halfway line. He's responsible as well for keeping the score to 0 for FC Bayern 2. One of Magdeburg's best breakaways for Tarek Charhead. Richards displayed exemplary calm and collectedness in the defence. Blocked Charhead left and right. Never allowed him to get a shooting opportunity in, even though it looked like a really big chance for Magdeburg. You can see the difference it's made to Bayern 2 now. Ville there, content just to play the ball across the defence. They're in no rush. Happy to break forward when they get the chances, and there might be one here. It's Derrick Kern on the left-hand side of the area. Back out to Rochelt. 3 assists himself, Yannick Rochelt, this season. He's back on the ball again. He might have been fouled there, and he was. Charhead, the man who brought him down. Yannick Rochelt. Just pulling him back. It will be Sarpreet Singh, the scorer of both of the goals today, to whip the ball in from the free kick. He does so, finds a teammate's head as well. Kwasi Okiererit on the ball but couldn't generate the power. Headed it downwards nicely. Never quite got enough on it. Real danger in the box though, of course. Reet. Long ball forward from Magdeburg, ends up with an attacking throw-in down on the right-hand side. It will be Dominic Ernst. He's been involved in a lot of what Magdeburg have done so far today. Plenty of action coming down that right-hand side. But this time they come down the left. Still on the ball, it's Leon Bell. Wins a corner. Just hobbling a little bit himself there. It's Søren Bertram again, the man who will take this corner for Magdeburg. Whips it in with his left, it's high, and it's a great claim from Christian Fruchtl. Does really well to reach out above everybody and grab that one. Finds Yannick Rochelt as well, and he's put a teammate away. Leon Deyaku chasing. Rika Preisinger does well at the defence for Magdeburg. Just chase Leon Deyaku out of that one. They've done well to keep that in too, Magdeburg. They could have opened up a chance for themselves. The ball through the middle towards Christian Beck. He's taken it wide, he's offside. It'll be interesting to see that one again. Christian Beck again in acres of space. The flag was late, the flag was slow. I'm not sure, Powell, the man there, the number 6 for Bayern, keeping things very, very close. But Beck's first touch really took him too far wide of the FC Bayern goal as well. Not sure he would have scored it, whether he was onside or not. Last Lucas Mai. More good composure on the ball to bring it forward, and he's played it well to Yannick Rochelt. This time he's offside for Bayern. Preisinger just letting the ball get away from him there. The attack has broken down for Magdeburg. Chris Richards bringing it away towards the halfway line. Knocks it to a teammate a little bit short. But it's worked out in the end for Deyaku. And that's a great touch to buy himself some space down the right wing. Can he keep the ball in? Not quite. Unlucky. Magdeburg going short with the goal kick, as is so often the way at the moment. Looking to build up slowly from the back. Try and take their time in possession until the right opportunity comes along. They've had some of them today, you know. It has not been all FC Bayern's fight, as the scoreline might suggest. Good work from Bertram, and here's another chance. The step over, just a bit of miscommunication in the box. Nice bit of thinking from Tarek Chahed. His teammate wasn't quite there with him. Sula in towards Dominic Ernst. Again he's involved, and again he's cut out at the last moment. Derrick Kern getting back. Perhaps Dominic Ernst could have played a better ball across the box there. Tried to cut it back for a teammate. I'm not sure there was anyone coming in. That needed to be delivered low and hard across the danger area. See if he can take a touch off somebody. Give Christian Fruchtel something more to think about in the Bayern goal. They've got another chance though. Corner comes in. Doesn't quite sit down for Tarek Chahed. But Preisinger has come away with it. Up against Powell. Ville goes past him as well. Ball into the box. It's floated over. There's another chance on the head of Beck. Sula strikes it from the edge of the area, but it's blocked, and here come Bayern. What can they do on the break? Not too much this time. Leon Bell doing really well to get back. And he comes straight forward again to be involved. But it's Soren Bertram. Another ball into the box. Headed away by Lars Lucas Mai. More attacking football, more pressure from Magdeburg. But so far, they just cannot find a way through. Another chance on the head of Christian Beck that time. Chose to play it across to a teammate. Obviously felt that he didn't have a great effort to shoot from that angle. But again, just by delaying the ball too long in the box, they gave up a good chance of a shot on goal. They've done well to win the ball back there though, Magdeburg. Could this lead to something finally? Ernst's shot wild and off target, but it will find a teammate. Powell Ville, the one cleaning it up. Richards has got the ball in the box. Free kick given against Magdeburg. Preisinger, I think it was, with a slightly overzealous challenge on the young American. Well, less than 5 minutes to go till half time. Sebastian Hoeneß and FC Bayern 2 will be very pleased with how the game has gone thus far. Things to improve though. As I've said, Magdeburg certainly have had their chances. They'll feel very much hard done by to be 2-0 down here. And there's a mistake in the defence. Morten Behrens there in all sorts of problems. It was Yannick Rochelt going over the top for FC Bayern. Put so much pressure on the defender that in the end both the defender and the goalkeeper for Magdeburg missed the ball. It trickled towards the line. Behrens was able to get back and save it. A very, very uncomfortable moment just before the break. That moment could have spelled the end of the game before half-time. Dominic Ernst under so much pressure. Perhaps a bit of a push when you look back at it from Yannick Rochelt. At this point, maybe a foul. Behrens did well to clear up in the end, but a very, very uncomfortable moment for the Magdeburg defence. Well, 3-0 really would have been against the run of play. You'd feel that FC Bayern 2 would be out of sight with 3-0 at half-time. They did concede 4 late goals though last time out, as I mentioned. A real collapse for Bayern against Meppen in a 5-3 defeat. So there is hope for Magdeburg. But they've struggled a bit themselves for goals of late. How they could use something like Soren Bertram's goal in their last game against Halesha. It was a sweet strike from the edge of the area that made the difference on that time. On this occasion, when they've had the ball near the edge of the area, there just haven't been the shooting opportunities opening up. They've had plenty of possession, plenty of pressure near the Bayern box. But the real shooting opportunities have been snapshots. Just balls that have fallen in the right way, things that have come down to them. The odd snap opportunity with the head. Another one that bounced off Derrick right onto the foot of Christian Beck. That one forced a brilliant save from Farishta in the Bayern goal. But in terms of opportunities to really look up and pick a target out, strike for the Bayern goal, there have hardly been any for the away side. Will they get one now though? The ball forward to Tarek Chahed, controls it well and it's in. Bertram having a go, and there you see evidence of what I was talking about. Just as the shot looks like it opens up for Magdeburg, there's a red shirt to come back across and block it. That's happened so many times today. The Bayern defence really working hard, putting bodies on the line to win this one and stop Magdeburg from aiming at the goal. Bertram's corner though, maybe the last chance for Magdeburg in this half. They won the first header, didn't win the second one, and surely a foul there to stop the break. Zarico pricing it again, just leaning in on Sarpreet Singh, the scorer of the 2 goals. Singh staying down here though. And that will be the last action of the first half. Singh back up on his feet. Singh really the hero of this first half. A goal in the 21st minute. Another one less than 10 minutes later. And FC Bayern 2 lead Magdeburg 2-0 at the Grünwalder Stadion. It's been an even game. The scoreline doesn't suggest it, and Sebastian Hoeneß and his FC Bayern 2 side will be by far the happier of the two as the teams head for the locker rooms at the break. Welcome back to the Grünwalder Stadium for match day 15 of the third league in Germany. It's Bayern 2 against Magdeburg. Bayern leading 2-0 at the break. 2 goals from Sarpreet Singh. The difference between the two sides, as Kwasi Okiererit prepares to get us underway in the second half, and he knocks the ball back to teammate Powell Ville. Bayern get us started in this second 45 minutes. It was an even first 45. Magdeburg will feel hard done by to be 2 down at the break. It could have been more, but they themselves could certainly have got on the score sheet. Some great opportunities for their captain Christian Beck to reduce the deficit. As it is, no changes for either side at the break. Sebastian Hoeneß and Stefan Kramer keeping things as they were. Magdeburg need to take some confidence from the fact that they had so many good opportunities going forward in the first half. They'd feel that if that first 45 minutes was played again, the scoreline could have come out very differently, and they need to harness that somehow to keep some belief in the side. An early offside given there against Christian Beck. Bayern content to slow things down already. Looking comfortable, no desperate need to rush forward. They're in a comfortable position. They can just wait and see which opportunities fall their way. When there's a good pass on, when there's a good break on, take it when it comes. Throw-in given for the home side there. Not quite sure how that was decided, but in the end it will be the young US international Chris Richards to take the throw-in on the right for Bayern. Tobias Müller knocking it back towards his goalkeeper Morten Behrens. Well, you can see the jubilation amongst the FC Bayern fans. What a weekend it's been for them so far. The senior team winning 4-0 at home against Dortmund, and now FC Bayern 2 looking to add a second victory. Magdeburg fans certainly playing their part as well. A great turnout from the fans in blue and white. Only defeated twice in the league this season, Magdeburg. It would take quite some effort for them to change that today and keep that at 2. Derrick Charhead gets back, concedes the corner up against Leon Dayaku. Well, 2-0. A slightly misleading and slightly dangerous scoreline, but whoever scores the next goal will surely grab a handful of momentum with them. If Bayern score it 3-0, they'll feel like they're out of sight. Good header away. The referee blows up anyway. A couple of players down in the box. Müller who's gone down there under those challenges. Back up on his feet though. The Magdeburg defender. But how the game will change if Magdeburg were able to get one back. All sorts could happen now. If you're joining us on the English language feed, nice to have you here with us. I hope you're enjoying the spectacle in the German third division today. Plenty of hot prospects in this FC Bayern 2 side. Magdeburg putting up a good fight as well. Plenty of quality all around the third division in Germany. Unsurprising though perhaps, that most of the hot prospects in the league are in this FC Bayern 2 side. A great place to play your football, a great learning ground, a great stable. Certainly somewhere where a lot of the players are aiming to end up in the Bundesliga in the near future. Sarpreet Singh certainly done himself no harm today. The scorer of the 2 goals in the first half. First one, he picked his spot in the bottom corner from the edge of the area after being found in the D with some space. The second one, he just came ghosting in to make the most of a ball that came across the box from a Magdeburg tackle. Slightly unlucky from the visitor's point of view, but Singh did ever so well to be in the right place at the right time, running in to make the finish. Here come Magdeburg though, their first attack of the second period. Oh, the ball just short as a shooting opportunity looked to have perhaps afforded itself to Sula. Here's Leon Bell. I mentioned him before in the first half, a centre forward by trade, playing at left back at the moment in Stefan Kramer's formation for Magdeburg. Good turn by Jakobsen, he's still on the ball, only going backwards though. Good pressure from the Bayern defence. The ball lofted into the area towards Beck, and the header back from Richards towards Christian Fruchtel in the Bayern goal. Plenty of pressure on the Bayern defence from Magdeburg, but they haven't been able to make it tell so far. They've struggled to really put the Bayern defenders under any pressure, despite having all those men around them. And here comes Reet. He has a go from distance, all the way through, and a comfortable hold for Morten Behrens. Magdeburg themselves not under too much pressure this time as they play the ball away. Leon Bell does well there. Couldn't find the gap with his pass though, and the ball's back with Bayern. Powell Ville. Nice layoff from Reet. And Kern knocked it forward back to Reet as well on the edge of the area. Dominic Ernst felt like he was being fouled. They've played on though, and it is the striker Chahid who gets the ball away. Might run all the way out for a Bayern throw-in near the halfway line. Yaku. Back to Richards, and all the way back now to Christian Fruchtel. Scoops that one away with his left foot, but it's only found Magdeburg shirts though. Here's Leon Bell, a bit of space. And coming in behind him though is Leon de Yaku. There isn't enough time for Bell to settle on the ball like that. Magdeburg will need to be a bit quicker if they're going to make the breakthrough in this game. They're still in it, no doubt about that, but they need something to come, something to fall the right way for them. And as far as Stefan Kramer is concerned, the sooner the better, you would imagine. But here come FC Bayern 2. It's a great run forward from Sarpreet Singh. Was he fouled there? Is the referee playing advantage? It doesn't look like it. Bayern with so many good ball carriers. Really comfortable running forward, and here's another example of that. Surely a foul. Søren Bertram just puts his hand up. The referee urging Timo Kern not to get involved in this one. You can see the frustration on the face of Søren Bertram. A clear tug of the shirt there. Lars Lucas Mai once more powering forward from the Bayern defence. Just as I was saying, they've got plenty of players who aren't afraid to carry the ball forward. Really confident in possession, really comfortable on the ball, comfortable taking players on as well, and that is a dangerous recipe. The first goal today for Bayern certainly came from one such run. Yannick Rochelt, I think it was, advancing the ball towards the box and then into the centre before picking out Sarpreet Singh. Derrick Kern with the second one, bursting forward for FC Bayern 2. And the ball eventually found its way to the feet of Sarpreet Singh for 2-0. But that's the damage you can do if there's no room for neat passing. Well, it doesn't matter too much if you can run past the defence yourself. That's the difference. That has been what's made the difference so far today. Magdeburg looking just about as creative as Bayern up front. Plenty of play in their own final third as well. I'm very happy to go forward, but too often something like that's happened. Bertram just caught offside there. The incisive passing just hasn't quite been on point today for the team in black. Still got over half an hour to fix it though. The game is certainly not gone yet. Plenty left in it. Plenty more action to come, one would imagine. Here is Yannick Rochelt. He's added to his 3 assists so far. That's what he had before going into today. He's got one more in the course of this game as well. Tori Jakobsen does well to bring the ball up. Knock it out to the left for Leon Bell-Bell. Combines with Bertram, but no space. Hounded on the left wing. A throw-in is the best that Magdeburg could get this time. Not too many options opening up for Leon Bell-Bell, but there's one on the corner of the box. It's back with him. Lays it across to the centre. Brian Coughlin. Good ball out right. Dominic Ernst trying his best. He's won a throw-in as well now. No more breakthroughs than these 2 throw-ins at the moment, but they'll still keep going. Good ball through there for Tarek Jahed. Needs to fire it low across the box. He does so. Nicholas Feldhahn gets it away for yet another throw-in to Magdeburg. Feldhahn, the captain, 33 years of age. By far above the average age of Bayern 2, unsurprisingly. He's marshalling his defence really well though today, using all that experience. The ball's lofted into the area by Magdeburg once again. Richards with the header away, and that's worked out well. Real Deyaku back with Richards. Almost came under pressure that time. And they're doing so well, so adept at getting the ball away just in time. Sula has given away the free kick against Timo Kern, and Bayern will be perfectly happy with that. Sarpreet Singh doing ever so well there under heavy pressure. Used his strength really well to keep hold of the ball, to keep FC Bayern 2 in possession. Here he is again, Sarpreet Singh. The long ball was towards Derrick Kern. He fought hard for that one. He might have won his side a corner. Looks like he has. Sarpreet Singh jogging over to take it. Will be Singh to take this one with his left foot from the Bayern left. Finds the head of Soren Bertram. Bayern still have it though. With Leon Deyaku. Yannick Rohilt. Last Lucas Mai turning back. Finding just his goalkeeper, Christian Fuchtel. Magdeburg have won the ball back this time though. Asked a lot of Chahed on the right. He will get there first. The cross yet again, just finding a red shirt. Søren Bertram was in there, in the area. It looked like Feldhahn was going to struggle to make the clearance for just a second. But he was able to adjust his balance and get the all-important foot in. It's the story of how it's been for Magdeburg so far. Can't quite find that final ball when it matters. And if they do, they can't quite find the shot. Tobias Müller. Forward towards Rico Preisinger and back. Timo Kern putting the pressure on. And now Sarpreet Singh chasing down the goalkeeper. Jürgen Jasula towards Brian Coughlin. Magdeburg comfortable in possession themselves too. But offside once again. Søren Bertram. Bayern certainly looking like they're ready for a change on the bench there. It could be the change that everyone's been talking about. Will Michael Croissants play today? Caused a bit of controversy after being left out of the starting 11. We might well see him in Bayern colours today though. Anyway. No changes made as of yet by either side. Chahed just overhitting the pass to his teammate Dominic Ernst. And will this throw in for Bayern give them the opportunity to make the first change of the day? It will, and it will be Michael Croissants who's coming on, the 12 million euro man from France. Yannick Rohilt. The great job he's done today in that final third for Bayern Munich. Bayern too have really benefited from the attacking power of Rohilt. He's gone forward so well, found teammates at the key moments as well. Caused a lot of damage. Very good performance from him. Replaced by number 20, Michael Croissants. Here is Croissants on the ball for Bayern 2. Muscled off it that time though. Just finding his feet in the introduction to the game. Not the worst time to come on. 25 minutes and a bit left to play. Your side 2-0 up at home. It is Morten Behrens knocking the ball across the defence, but nowhere to go. So much pressure Leon Bell tries to relieve a little bit and does well, but then his pass is too short and Timo Kern gets in the way. Leon Bell looked as if he just opened up a little half chance for Magdeburg to break, but they're struggling now to cope with the press from FC Bayern 2. An important intervention from Tobias Müller. There was space in behind the Magdeburg defence there, sorry. Plenty of space in behind the Dortmund defence yesterday for the Bayern senior team. A 4-0 win. That won't have escaped many people's attention in German football. Can Bayern, as a club, make it 2 wins out of 2 for the weekend? They're looking good for it so far. But here come Magdeburg. The ball's chipped over nicely to the left. It's Leon Bell. Great job, Leon Deyaku, though. Does really well to win the throw-in. Snuff out the danger. Time starting to tick away now for Magdeburg. Richards with the throw to Michael Croissants. It's gone down. Won the free kick off of Rico Preisinger. Didn't look to be too much in it. Referee Anna Anning deciding the free kick was worth awarding, and we will see the first change for Magdeburg. Tarek Chahed, the man going off to be replaced by Sielot Conte. Chahed tried his best today. He's been all over for Magdeburg in the defence, leading the line up front too. Had a couple of half chances, one really good opportunity on the break. It looked like he was going to be in one-on-one, but it took some excellent defending from Chris Richards to snuff out that chance for Chahed. And in the end, he wasn't able to add to his tally of just the 1 goal so far this season in the Dritte Liga here in Germany. What can Sielot Conte do with the remainder of this match? Can he make the difference? Can he help Stefan Kramer's side get back into the game? Leon Bell again trying his best, but up against so much heavy pressure. It's Deyaku and Chris Richards combining really well on the left. Magdeburg with almost nowhere to go. That's better from Magdeburg though, a bit quicker, and the ball just goes astray at the last moment. The pass in towards Christian Beck was the important one to keep the attack going. Here comes Deyaku now at the other end. Tobias Müller does well. Fake the ball back to the goalkeeper. Steps over the ball instead. But what fitness from Leon Deyaku. Active at both ends of the field so often today. Here is the new man, the substitute Conte. His first taste of the action for Magdeburg. Soren Bertram lines one up from distance, has a go, and what a hit that is! Well, I said they needed a chance to shoot from outside the area. It didn't even look like there was a shot on there. Soren Bertram scores for the 2nd game in a row. Takes himself to the top of Magdeburg's goal-scoring tally. That's his 7th of the season, and what a hit that is! Well, he was miles out there. No wonder the FC Bayern 2 players didn't close him down. They wouldn't have thought a shot was possible from there. It was Croissants who gave him half a yard of space. But that is a delightful hit from 30 yards. Tipping and curving. Christian Fruchtl in the FC Bayern 2 goal was helpless to stop that one. Well, that was a thunderbolt from Magdeburg, and that's just what they needed to inject some life into the tie. 2-1 now. Anybody's game. That came from nowhere, but how much will that change the mindset of both teams? Magdeburg will feel like they're right back in it and have a really good chance of taking something from this one now. Exactly what they need to inject some life. And here's a good chance as well. Oh, just looked like the tackle could have come in. If they could have turned that ball over there, it would have been a great chance for Magdeburg to equalise. The away team will be full of belief now. Here's a nice layoff. They've let it run to Ernst. His cross comes in. It's just a little bit too far for Christian Beck though. You can almost feel the energy around the stadium. You can see the spring in the step that is left for the Magdeburg players. Throw in from Leon Belbel finds only Chris Richards in the Bayern defence. He does well to shrug off the challenge and get the ball away. But already you can see the outlets for Bayern just closing down a bit up front. Jakobsen might have played himself into trouble here though. In the end he wins the free kick. Perhaps a little fortunate to get away with that one against Powell Ville. Looked like the pressure from the number 6 there, Ville, might have led to a good opportunity on the break for Bayern. Didn't happen in the end though. Here come Magdeburg again. How the complexion of this game looks different now. There was no way for Magdeburg to break down the defence. They couldn't find any gaps, couldn't find any holes. None of the passes were quite working out. And then Søren Bertram steps up and lashes one in from 30 yards. Can't really begrudge Magdeburg their goal today though. They've not been short of opportunities. You just felt it would take something special for them to actually get through. Christian Fruchtel in the Bayern goal. Pretty messy in the defence though at the moment. Michael Croissants with the ball riding through 2 or 3 challenges, and Bayern still have it with Deyaku on the left. Dominic Ernst going in hard against Deyaku. In the end, the ball trickling harmlessly out for a goal kick. Still 20 minutes left in this one. You might well expect that now we're at 2-1, there will be some more drama in the game. Bayern will be keen to re-establish their 2-goal advantage. Magdeburg suddenly back within striking distance. They've got to keep their composure though. They've got to keep their wits about them if they're going to push forward for an equaliser. Need to make sure they don't leave themselves exposed. There's a long ball over. It might find Conte. It does. His shot is down into the ground and it screws wide of the goal though. Never quite caught it correctly. Did well to stick at it and win the ball after it came to the Bayern defence. Referee just telling Christian Fruchtel to get on with it. He does so, plays it short. And now the long ball forward. Dominic Ernst will knock it back to his goalkeeper. Ernst, another of the players who's been everywhere tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say, rather. A very modern fullback involved heavily in the defence and the attack. Conte getting himself involved again. Derrick Kern forced to concede the throw-in. Conte on the ball now again. He feeds it into the box. What can Christian Beck do? He turns, he finds Leon Belbel, takes a chance, takes a shot in the end. It is back to Belbel. Lifts one into the box that time. Magdeburg always looking to find a teammate rather than take the shots themselves. Didn't quite fall to anyone, but they're still going. And here's Jakobsen. This is a nice spell. The header from Sula. Never powerful enough, never cleanly hit enough. Magdeburg want this, and they sense something. Good pressure there from Quasi-Reet though, stopping Magdeburg with the attack that they wanted. It was a big chance for Leon Belbel there. Decided to take a touch and try and beat the defender rather than shooting first time. He did get a shot in the end. That's something Magdeburg have struggled with so far. The shot did come in. It was never enough. An easy punch away from Christian Fruchtel in the end. But just a hint of the danger that Magdeburg now pose. And here they are again with Dominic Ernst. Good turn. Feeds it to Bertram when he could have gone himself yet again. Magdeburg looking for the pass instead of the selfish option. And yet again, it just leads to confusion in the attack. Ernst had opened himself up some really good room. Once he'd beaten the defender slipped as well. Lofted towards Bertram, and it'll find Bertram. What can he do from there? He plays it across the box. Didn't see the angle himself for a shot that time. It's getting extraordinary now. Bertram did really well to shrug off the challenge from Lars Lucas Mai. Well, he felt he didn't have the shooting angle, and perhaps it was the right option that time to knock it through the legs of Nicholas Feldhahn towards his captain Christian Beck. And not for the first time tonight. Beck just cannot quite make the decisive touch to put something on target. Timo Kern just being taken off the field for a bit of treatment. He's had the magic spray. That hasn't done the job so far. He's got to go off for a little bit more treatment on the sidelines. He's tackled hard today, Timo Kern. Referee waves play on. It's back to Christian Fruchtel in the Bayern 2 goal. He's done well to find a teammate there, and yet again finds a teammate with Tobias Müller. Going backwards though, Müller looks out left for Leon Belbel, who's starting to make more of an impact in the game. You'd have to say Chris Richards in the Bayern defence has marshalled him really, really well today though, down that left-hand side. Tobias Müller goes for the short ball. Nothing on there. And the throw-in's gone Bayern's way. Jürgen Jasula can't quite believe that. Bayern just taking the tempo out of the game now. And they will go with another substitution. It'll be Weltzmüller, the man coming on. Timo Kern replaced after taking a knock just a moment ago. Maximilian Weltzmüller. The number 19 coming on for FC Bayern 2. 2 assists to his name this season, Weltzmüller. And all of a sudden this side could use a third one. Just to see off the danger. It could be a nervous last 10 minutes for FC Bayern 2 if they can't make anything out of this. Chris Richards. Jakobsen was away on the run. Disappointed to see that the advantage hadn't gone his way. Magdeburg were made to stop and take the free kick instead. They knock it long, but that won't beat the Bayern defence. Croissants, can he play his way into the game? Nearly finds Leon Deyaku. Not quite enough on it though. Jakobsen again at the back. Looks like Magdeburg switched up their formation a little bit to allow more room for players like him. Leon Bell bursting into the box. Feldhahn does really well, but the ball's come back to Bell. Shielded out for a corner ball. It looked like Feldhahn had dealt with the danger. In the end, missed the opportunity to clear. Søren Bertram, the goal scorer, standing over the corner kick. Feldhahn just kicking the ground instead of kicking the ball clear. That's led to this chance. Looked like Brian Coughlin had a chance in the middle, but the ball didn't quite fall to him. There's a player down injured for Bayern in the box. Dominic Ernst plays it into the middle though. Another corner. Feldhahn this time heading it away. Bayern feeling like they should have had a defensive free kick. Nothing given though. You can see the look on Feldhahn's face, presumably talking to the official. Perhaps to the suspected offender. Corner ball comes in though, and once again it's knocked away. Magdeburg have really struggled to make those corners count in this game. There's a foul from Tobias Müller. The Bayern player is unhappy about that. Anik puts Tobias Müller into the book. There's plenty going on off the ball at the moment. Less than 10 minutes remaining. Bit of frustration starting to come out in the game. Well, certainly a foul here. Bit of a lack of discipline from Müller. Just swipes the legs clean and tries to kick the ball out of the hands of the Bayern player. Just leads to a bit of physical pushing and shoving. Nothing too serious in the end. But there will be a substitution for the away side. Another gamble as they try and push forward to get something out of this. Preisinger, the man withdrawn. Manfred, Acai, Quadro coming on, the number 22 for Magdeburg. Not too much time left to make an impact though. Here he is, Quadro, his first touch on the ball, and he's run himself into trouble straight away, and he's dealt with it really well. Won the free kick for Magdeburg. Sula not happy that the ball was kicked away. The referee allows things to carry on though, and Sula takes the free kick to Tobias Müller. Sula's ball forward in towards Christian Beck. Can't quite control it though. Look how many red shirts were around that ball when Magdeburg hoofed it forward. They'll need to be a bit more targeted. They need to be a bit more specific. Here's a chance for Bertram though again. Lines up a shot from the edge of the area, blocked by the captain, Nicholas Feldhahn. Deyaku on the break now with room to run for Bayern. Not too many options in the middle. Can't find the red shirt of Kwasi Okiere Riet. We've not seen too much of him today, Riet. Looking for his 10th goal of the season. He hasn't come too close, it must be said. A bit of good fortune for Bayern as the Magdeburg pass down the right goes astray. Nobody in a rush to take the throw in, unsurprisingly. Derrick Kern jogs over to it. Another ball lofted forward, and another one which fails to beat the Bayern defence. But Selod Conte has picked it up. He's done well out on the right. Corner ball. Ernst appealing for a handball instead. The end result isn't dissimilar though. Corner kick instead of a free kick. Down in the corner. Søren Bertram. They've got to do better from these corner kicks, Magdeburg, if they want to get something from this game. Just 5 minutes left. It's a higher one this time. But Christian Farishta easily deals with it. Nobody else around him. Magdeburg have desperately struggled to capitalise from their corner kicks in this game. Always a red shirt on the end of it, if not the goalkeeper. Richards. Back to Powell. Ville. It's Ville again. He can advance forward. Instead decides to go back. Bayern happy to play slowly here. Let time tick by. Magdeburg need the ball and they need something quickly. Sarpreet Singh. We haven't seen so much of him in the second half. Here's Derrick Kern. Surely a foul by Kern there on Dominic Ernst. The referee decides the goal kick is just enough anyway. Tore Jakobsen goes all the way back to the keeper. Really good discipline from Bayern here. Just a few minutes left in the game. And look at the pressure they've put the Magdeburg defence under. No easy way for Tobias Müller to play this out of defence. And they've given it away this time. Deyaku, that's the first time the press has really been effective in the game for either side. Just when Magdeburg needed to break, you'd expect Bayern to have players back rather than be pushing forward high up the pitch. But the four-man press has done its job and it's won the ball back immediately for FC Bayern Zwei. No chance of Magdeburg attacking from there. Singh. Reet on the left. Low ball in and it ricochets back off both players. No luck for Reet that time. Goal kick instead. One more substitution to be made with just under 3 minutes of normal time still to play. Nollenberger, the number 24, the man to come on. And it will be Kwasi Reet. That will be his last action of the game. Just looking to shore things up now. Reet makes his way off the pitch on the sidelines. And it's Alexander Nollenberger who replaces him. Long goal kick this time rather than knocking the ball about the defence. Magdeburg have learnt their lesson. They will not be afforded any space, even to pass the ball around their defence at this point of the game. But that suits Bayern as well. These long balls forward, it's very difficult to be effective with those against this back line for FC Bayern Zwei. Frichtel taking the sensible and safe option, wasting as much time as possible until Christian Beck chases him down. He's going to go long as well this time. No messing about at the back for either side. Croissants brings the ball down really well. He's dispossessed quickly. But can Magdeburg work anything forward? All the way back to the goalkeeper once again. So hard to come forward. Really effective pressing by the home side. It takes so much work for Magdeburg to work anything forward. That one's going to run out of play. Too much to ask of Dominic Ernst. He's been running up and down the touchline for 89 minutes. He hasn't got the pace left in his legs to reach that one. And he will be withdrawn, as I mentioned there. A really good shift from Dominic Ernst today. Philipp Harrent, I think, the man to replace him. Is there a late twist in the game? Not even 30 seconds remaining in normal time. How much injury time will there be? And what is going to come out of it, if anything? Bayern looking really well composed at this stage of the game. 3 minutes, that's all that's added on. Just 3 minutes for Bayern to hang on. Deyaku with a chance to eat up some of that time on the right. Goes for the low ball across the box instead. A dangerous clearance from Magdeburg, only in front of their own goal. Desperate for the ball not to go out of play. Müller this time. And now there could be something on for Magdeburg on the break, could there? Not this time. The substitute, Acai Quadro, couldn't get the ball out of his feet. Magdeburg know they've got a massive task in the last few seconds of this game. Just what Bayern wanted, an opportunity to run the clock down. Was that man in the wall, Acai Quadro, with a half chance to break. He just got the ball stuck. Bayern not committing anyone forward for the free kick. Go short instead. Play the 1-2 pass. Just keep the ball down on the right wing. Sensible and safe option. Linesman says it's gone out of play though. Not entirely convinced from this angle. Leon Deyaku not convinced either. Harant cannot quite win the second ball up front though. Leon Bell. 90 seconds of the game remaining. Bayern in possession once again. Magdeburg need to be on the ball at this point. They can't quite establish a spell of possession at the moment. Great turn from Croissants. He's given the ball away though. Just Sula. Bertram, the goal scorer for Magdeburg, wins a free kick on the centre circle. 1 minute left. Last throw of the dice now for Stefan Kramer and his Magdeburg side. What can they do from here? The goalkeeper's up to the centre circle. Morten Behrens taking the free kick. He's got short options, he's got long options. They just need to keep somebody onside as well. And again, it's found the head of Chris Richards. And the touch from Philipp Harant is not useful at that stage. Bell into the box. Harant can't quite get a head on it. There was a chance there for the substitute to make an impact. Doesn't do it there. That's a good challenge from Tobias Müller though. Just as Bayern looked to be running the clock out over the 3 minute mark, Müller made the decisive tackle. Does that give Magdeburg one last chance on the right? They need a ball into the box and they need it quickly. 5 seconds left to play. Bayern back in possession and that might be enough. So with Tobias Müller, is there anything left in this one? One more go. Drama at the end here, but Magdeburg have taken too long, and that's the full-time whistle from referee Arne Armink. The bench for FC Bayern 2 celebrates strongly after that one. A great win for them. 2-1 it finishes. A stunning goal in the second half from Søren Bertram. Looked to have got Magdeburg back into it. It gave them 10 or 15 minutes of a really good spell, with a new level of belief that Magdeburg could get something out of this game and turn it around. But in the end, as the time wore on, the professionalism of Bayern 2 showed, and they dealt really, really well with the challenge. Suddenly having their 2-goal lead halved, and having the danger from a confident Magdeburg side coming back at them. They kept their composure, they kept their control, and in the end, that's been enough for 3 points. The 2 goals in the first half from Sarpreet Singh have got them over the line. An excellent win for Sebastian Hoeneß and his side today. It's finished here on Matchday 15 of the third league in Germany. FC Bayern 2, Magdeburg 1.